Hello guys, welcome to Life with the Stephs. Woo. Day 16 of Vlogmas.
Day 16, here we go.
Holy, Maggie's over here. Maggie, can you say hi to everybody?
Wow, she's excited.
Oh, no. Oh,
She
okay,
did.
she really wants to say hi today. My name's Stephanie.
And I'm Steph.
And we make videos every day lately this month, but we're gonna try to make them 3 times a week coming January. Before we get to the questions, I would just like to remind you guys that if you want to join our Steph fam and you never want to miss a video, like, share, subscribe, and comment, and turn on your notification settings so you never miss a video. Thanks. At this point, we are at 258 subscribers, I think, which is
At time of recording. Yeah.
at time of recording, which is awesome because it was
Amazing.
like this at the beginning of this week we were thanking. We've noticed that we've gotten so much like support from all of you guys.
Well, thank you to everybody and welcome to the Steph fam.
Yes, thank you so much. Okay, but
Diving on in.
yeah, let's get right in. How did we meet?
From the very beginning or in person?
Yeah, you can just do from the very beginning, like, but the quick version.
Well, we met, swiping our lives away online on the Tinder.
We did. Back when Tinder was super cool.
And I hit her with the pickup line of all pickup lines. I'd been practicing for this moment.
Were you?
I was trying to get them all good, and I matched with Stephanie, and I said, LOL, if we dated, we could be Steph squared. Boom, instant reply.
How old are you guys?
23.
And I'm 22. I'm almost 23, guys.
It's coming up. Rona birthday number 2 for Stephanie.
Literally, my 22nd birthday was the day before everything got shut down, and have not been free since.
Literally.
I'm
yeah.
not.
She was like, or my mom was over. She's like, you guys should go on a date, like out to the casino or something. And we're like, no, we'll stay home.
We literally, like, we
Little
have
did
so
we know
much
that
time.
was our last opportunity for
Oh yeah.
years, maybe, who knows?
I think it's so ironic because we actually like, no, like we can do that any day.
How long were you guys in a long distance relationship, and was it hard?
So we were in a long distance relationship for about a year. A year and a half, and the reason why we really decided to move in was pretty much because of COVID. Was the final determining factor. I was already at his house and never really actually leaving at all. But if my school wasn't online, we probably wouldn't have moved in together. I would probably be back.
You'd be back again, yeah. You would have come for a little bit for the summer or something.
Yeah. But now like we've lived together for a long enough time that it would like be weird if I had to move back.
Yeah.
Like this house is like, we've done a lot of work to it together.
I thought you were gonna say it's like home, but then you just didn't say it.
It's like home. He wants me to feel so at home here, which I do. But like it's hard for me because I moved a lot within a year. I moved from my parents to an apartment, from the apartment to moving in with my roommates, then to moving in with my roommates to Stefan, and that was all within a year.
Was it a year?
Yeah, I didn't live in the same place for like longer than 4 months. So like, I know I'm an adult, but it's like weird because
Rip, hey? I helped you with all those moves in a year.
yeah, you helped
Oh
me
my
with
God.
all of them. But like, it's hard then to make yourself feel at home because then when COVID hit, I wasn't sure if I was gonna go back. So it was very much like, am I moving again? But I'm starting to feel very at home, Stefan. I love it. You've made this house so nice. Hardest part about living together. Is it hard during the pandemic? Is it harder during the pandemic?
Hardest part about living together?
I could probably answer.
For me?
For both of us.
Okay, what do you think?
I think the hardest part about living together in general is just knowing when to give each other space. Because you're so excited to be together, but literally you go from dating, and me and Stefan in our case went from being in a long distance relationship and seeing each other 2 days a week.
2 days straight, want to do everything together.
Yeah.
This close to each other.
And then we all of a sudden were living
And
together.
then you moved in, and the pandemic hit, and we were forced to stay inside.
Yeah.
So then it's like, okay.
I think it was really fun at first, but it's not that it gets boring, but it gets harder because we both do need space. We are very much like, we like our own space sometimes, but with the pandemic, especially right now, we can't. And at the beginning we couldn't, which was cool. We're like, nice, we gotta be together all the time. But now it's kind of like, okay, can you get out of my face? But his house is big enough.
Especially it was like pandemic and from long distance to not. It was like everything all at once. So it was like there's a little adjustment period for us, but
yeah. And like when we were in a long distance relationship, we didn't really see the bad of each other when it came to living together. And I think now we're really seeing like the small things that bug us.
oh yeah.
But we're learning to deal with it. But it's hard. It's a change.
I think it's just something every couple goes through when they move in, no matter how long you've been together, really.
Oh yeah, for sure. But when you go from like literally never spending more than 2 days together to living together every day, it's kind of like you're actually kind of an ass.
Yeah. Wow.
No, just kidding. I love you.
I said yeah way too fast there, folks. Oh, wow.
No, he's not an ass. I love him so much.
When do you guys want kids and how many?
Ooh. Well, Maggie's our kid, so we already have
Maggie
one.
already.
I don't know. We literally had this discussion yesterday, and I don't think we have like we don't have a huge timeline, but like within the next 3 to 5 years, which is like a big.
It sounds really soon when you say that, but it's realistic, I think.
Yeah, because I still have to finish off school, and I've always told Savannah that, like, obviously I'm starting my own business, and I've always wanted to get, like, a little bit established into my career before we have kids, because for those of you guys who don't know, I have 7 siblings, and I babysat them a lot, and so I feel like this is really
This is
my
like your break.
Yeah, so, and I'm not the oldest, I was the middle, but I babysat my younger siblings a lot. And Stefan's just still living his best life, and I feel like with this pandemic, we missed a year of traveling, so we're gonna have to make up for that before
Hopefully
the kids
do
come.
a little bit of traveling, hopefully
Yeah.
get a little more renos under our belt, and
Yeah, get engaged, and then married, and then, but they will come, because we do want kids.
yeah, for sure.
Will you guys get married?
Will we? Hopefully.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I want to. If you've seen in other videos, I've hinted at it, and he just ignores me. He knows where my Pinterest board is. And then he deleted his app.
Bruh, she puts me right on the spot with these questions, and she knows it every time. What did I say in the video for Christmas list?
He doesn't know my ring size, but yes, we will get married.
Why did you start a YouTube channel? This is a good question for you.
So I started my YouTube channel when I first moved out of my parents' house. I was super bored all the time, which is crazy because I was working a lot and I had school.
Yeah.
But I just found, like, on the days that Stefan wouldn't come up and stuff, I just needed to keep myself busy because, like I said, I came from a family with 7 siblings to living alone, and I felt like I was going crazy. And so my therapist actually told me to start a YouTube channel to help vent, because my vents can go on for hours and hours. And so that's actually what I did. And my old channel was a lot of me venting, bitching. Don't go watch it. And I found that, like, it was, I actually started having more fun. And then I kind of looked at Savannah and was like, you have to be in the channel with me. And
I just come up one weekend from work, was super busy, and she's like, we're doing this. And I was like, what?
yeah, and it was fun. Savannah was very hesitant at first. And if you guys don't go watch our old channel, but if you do watch our old channel and he looks like he's angry and grumpy,
awkward.
he would come up and he would show up at like 10 at night. And then the next morning I'd be like, YouTube.
At like 9,
Yeah.
we do breakfast, and she's like, let's go. It's like,
And we weren't really sure how, like, friends and family would react, and we didn't always get the best reaction, so he was a lot more hesitant. But I feel like I'm just like, we're doing it, I don't care what people say, and now we have a lot of fun with it.
yeah, and now hopefully you guys think we've come a long way
Yeah.
from where we started, and we're having a lot more fun with it now. It's just kind of
And I think
part
it's
of our daily routine for Vlogmas. And
definitely, and we'll probably keep doing it. Well, not probably, we will. I think it helps that we're in a pandemic, because me and Savannah, we have to find things to do, and this is, like, it's so much easier because we have a lot more time. And
or we're just sitting there and we're like, that'd be fun.
Yeah.
And then it keeps us busy.
Yeah,
too,
and that's
so.
like, it almost keeps us doing things like crafts and stuff. And then like, let's tape this for people. So
I think that was another thing. Going back a couple of questions,
Yeah.
when we were like, you know, hardest part about moving in, you know, we would always have something to do, and we had like 5 days to plan our 2 days together, and then, you know, some days it would be like, let's just chill. And then now it's like we're always together, and it's sometimes we'll just watch TV or no whatnot. But then the YouTube channel kind of like spice things up for us, and it's like, you know, just instead of being a veg couch potato for a couple days, it's like, oh, let's do this together. And then we kind of have these memories to look back on as well. as interact with you guys. And
That's exactly
it's added so much fun for us.
And
I
like to see the comments that we get from people.
And we've done stuff I don't think we would have done if we didn't do this.
Yeah.
So I think that's not why we started it, but it's definitely a motivation now.
Yeah. When did you get your dog?
Oh, macaroon. Woohoo, this one's you, bud. I moved into my place like this time last year, end of November. Steph come and we had this not huge house, but we had more space than we've ever had. And I had a puppy where I was living with family before, and she was the light of my day, and Steph had a puppy, and I was just like, what do you think? And Steph's like, yeah, what do you think? And then, eventually it was like, okay, start looking. And
we looked at lots.
I have a lot of allergies.
Yeah. And we had we did a lot of research. It wasn't just like, okay, we're gonna get this.
It was a roller coaster for Steph for sure, because she would get not attached to stuff, but find a good deal, or let's go check this one out in the city. And I would.
Such small little
They were just
puppies.
freshly born. And we would hang out with them, and then I would have an allergic reaction. I would say, sorry, can't do it. So then we started looking into like these hypoallergenic dogs, and it's like
so expensive.
$3,000 or $4,000 for a puppy, and we're like, gosh, that's probably what we're gonna need one day, but that's not in the budget right now with just buying a house and stuff.
Yeah.
And
I didn't have a job.
Yeah, so then maybe you'll take over here. How you stumbled upon.
So, and when we say it wasn't in the budget, it's not that we couldn't afford a dog. It's just that if we were gonna spend $3,000 on a dog, we also needed money to like keep that dog alive and get it food. And if we got a cheaper dog, then we would have $3,000 to do other things. So it wasn't like we're poor and we can't. So I one day was like, Stefan, like I really want a puppy. And I was struggling because I was new, and where we moved, I just didn't have any friends. Stefan was always working. And so I started looking, and I saw a friend who posted online, and they had like a doodle. And this friend
Which is hypoallergenic.
Hypoallergenic.
The poodle in them.
So what happened was I messaged him and I was like, hey, like tell me about your dog. And this friend, they just got sick and they just couldn't take care of this dog. And I was like, I want it. Like, yes. And they were like, okay, like this is what's up, this is what's up, this is what's up. And I was like, yes, I want it. And Stefan was gonna go on a trip, and I just really wanted a dog, and I just don't really have control. So the night before he left, I was like, I'm getting a dog this weekend. And he kind of was like, oh, no, you're not. And I was like, yes, I am. And I was like super serious, and I don't think he believed me. He left. And then the next day, he's like at his parents with his friends, and I texted him, I was like, I'm going to go get a dog. And he's just kind of like, what?
And then 10 minutes later, she texts me, never mind.
Yeah, and then I texted him, never mind,
okay.
Because the people, they lived a few hours out, and I was literally driving to go get the dog, and like, okay, well, we gave it to someone else that came first. And I was like, excuse me? Like,
Bruh.
I think the family was just so sick, and they need to get her gone fast, but I was like so sad because she just sounded so perfect. And then the next day, I got a text from the people who actually picked her up, and they were just like, we can't do this, our house isn't big enough, can we come bring her to you? And I was like, yes, yes, yes. So I didn't even get to meet her. I just saw one picture of her, and when she came to our house, like they talked to me on the phone a bit, and they were like asking about our house, and I was like, we have this huge backyard, we have it, and they're perfect. They came to our house like, this is perfect. She comes out of the truck, and this house was her house the minute she came out. She peed on the front step, walked right in, walked downstairs, walked upstairs, and then Stefan's cousin and her daughter were over, walks to the baby, sniffs. They put her kennel down in the front, and they were gone. And she just was like, she stole my heart. She was so cute. She was not much bigger.
So then I come home.
She was 7 months when we got her, by the way.
Yeah. So then I come home, and I'm like, okay, I know there's a dog here, This is just a test run.
Yeah, I told them it was a test run.
Well, it's a test run because they were super good. They were like,
they were so
if
nice.
It's not a good fit, we want the best home for her.
And gave me their number and a few other numbers if I couldn't get a hold of them.
And I wasn't hesitant, but I was just like, okay, this is a test run. Hopefully I'm not allergic, all this stuff. Try not to get attached to this dog right away.
Because we had a bad experience. We were traumatized from Max.
Walk in. She's just the nicest girl ever. Giving paws and sitting, and she's like immediately listening to me.
Kennel
trained. I'm like, this is going well. And then Steph's like, okay, done. Like, let's name her. I was like,
yeah.
Steph, like, let's just wait out these couple weeks. Let's get through it. So we were like, dog, come here, dog, come here. And then one day Steph called me. She's like, this isn't gonna work. We need to name her. And I knew as soon as we named her, she was ours forever. And Steph was like, not sure, not sure. And then I was just driving and I just said, how about Maggie? And
here Maggie came!
this is Magaroo.
She is so, like, to this day, she is such a good listener. We considered putting her in training. We never ended up having to. Like, she just ended up listening to us. She was kennel trained. She peed at first a lot. She stopped doing that. She's so good with everybody. We love her. What's your fave memory from dating? Favorite memory? Dating.
Well, there's a lot. I mean, the first couple that come to mind is like getting Maggie and, you know, being
so fun.
You know, comfortable and
she's eating
in my
tail.
place together and just being all, you know, like a small family right off the start. That's like one of my best memories. How many
siblings do you guys have?
I have one sister.
I have 7. I have 5 brothers and 2 sisters. Whoa. What do you guys do for a living?
I'm a professional forester technologist, I guess. I work for West Fraser Mills in Blue Ridge is where our facility is, and
but there's facilities in the US, Canada, and soon to be possibly Europe.
Yeah, so yeah, I went to school for a couple years out of high school and then landed a job with this company, and yeah, just been having a really great time learning lots, and it's gonna be lots to learn for a long time, so I'm really excited for the future with that.
And it's fun being a forester girlfriend because people just are like, oh, you're the girlfriend of a forester? Like, you're gonna love being outside and you have so much to learn. And I'm just like, look, kids, I'm not here to learn. I'm
and
just
if you
here
see
to
her Instagram,
support.
she cut down the Christmas tree, so, and the video. Jeez, what am I thinking?
Honestly, and if you look back down on my
her.
Christmas, on my Instagram, you'll see me complaining about literally having to pick up a Christmas tree from IKEA a year prior. So he's really changed me, or 2 years prior.
Yep.
I'm just a student right now, but as many of you guys know, I'm gonna be working in the social services. I'm going to school to become a social worker, and I'm opening my own self-care mental health facility eventually.
Woo. Yeah. That's exciting.
That is exciting.
Are you guys religious?
That's an interesting question because I think we talk about it a lot in this house, and I'll just start off with this. I was raised in a very, very religious family. I went to church growing up, and I went to the Christian school. Youth group was a huge thing. My Opa was a pastor. I was the whole 9 yards.
You were.
I won't say that I'm against religion, but I wouldn't say that I'm actively practicing a religion. I'm more spiritual. And like, I very much love the values that I've learned from Christianity, and I want our kids to learn those same values, but I'm not like we gotta go to church on Sunday morning. We just like, I really try to get like my spiritual side out in like nature and stuff like that, and just spending time with the family and stuff, and I'm really growing within our relationship. But we do have values, and we have Bibles in this house, and we do, yeah, I'm just trying my best to be a good person. When we do have kids, like, I would love for our kids to like be baptized and stuff, but yeah, I don't know if we'll ever fully go to church all the time. Just raise our kids with good values. Thank you for listening.
Cool. That was a good job.
That was fun. Yeah. I hope you guys now know us a little bit better.
Things have changed, and hopefully we answered some different stuff.
Yeah, and if you guys have any more questions for us, please don't hesitate to comment down below or Instagram one of us. Stefan's better at answering any messages ever. So I would say message him, and then he'll send it to me, and then I'll be forced to look at it. Because I'm bad. Okay, we'll just say that. I'm bad with communication.
But yeah, if there's anything we missed, put it below and we can just add it to another vlog or tomorrow or something.
Yeah, we'll make another video.
That'd be really easy.
And if you have any more video ideas for us, please comment them down below. We would love to know what you guys want to see us do, and we can't wait to make more videos for you.
You bet.
Thanks for watching. Bye,
Hey, Dawn.
guys.
Thanks. Bye.